We're now joined by South African Guide Dog Association Head of Marketing, Nadia Sands, and I forgot her name.
Gina.
Gina, there we go. Thank you so much for your time. Nadia, we do appreciate it, and Gina, for coming into studio and chatting to us. Just speak to us about this campaign and how important it is to raise awareness for the visually impaired, because we often neglect or don't realize the needs in that part of the world.
So it's not just about the people who need our services. It's also about raising much needed funds.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody understands that in our current economic climate, everybody feels the pinch, and of course charities are the first ones to get the call to say, sorry, I can't support you anymore. So that was one of the reasons behind us creating this campaign. And I think the name says it all. It's wear your shades, buy your 20 Rand sticker and show your support for people with visual impairment. So it's just a 20 Rand sticker, but if everybody jumps on board and really joins into this campaign, more dogs like Gina can become someone's guiding eyes.
Certainly, and I want to speak about the need or the demand for guide dogs, because as you mentioned, the economy is so tough, but this is such a necessity for somebody that cannot without guide dogs. Speak to us about how much of a demand this actually is and the need for the support and this campaign to actually succeed.
So we are the only accredited association in South Africa that provide these services. And I have to mention, we provide these services at no charge to our clients. So us existing and being here is of vital importance to those communities that we serve. The latest statistics show that there's over 1.5 million visually impaired people alone in South Africa. And like I said, we're the only ones that assist them with the services through the guide dogs and also orientation and mobility services. So that's got nothing to do with the dogs. But there we have practitioners who assist people of all ages who are visually impaired with vital daily life skills, like how do you teach somebody who's visually impaired to dress themselves and not wear a black shoe and a pink shoe? How do you assist somebody who's visually impaired to know the difference between a cup of tea and a cup of coffee? So those skills are also all provided at no charge to people all over South Africa.
I want to speak about the importance of a guide dog and what guide dogs actually do, because, we just see them and be like, they're so cute, this is amazing, and you're giving her a treat, that's lovely. But I want to speak about how important it is for people to understand this campaign. So, for example, you see a visually impaired person, you see a guide dog, and people might say, oh, that's amazing, but there's a lot that goes into it. Do these campaigns actually succeed? Do people support these campaigns? How long has it been running for?
Okay, Gina's tired. So this is a brand new campaign for us that we have just launched now, and we would really, really like the South African community to really get behind and really support us on this. It's not just about, oh, please give us money, we need funds. It's about having fun. We're also running competitions with this campaign with vouchers to the value of 12,500 Rand up for grabs for people who participate and support us. But back to your question about, the need for these dogs. The average waiting list for us for guide dogs is around 2 years. And it's purely a supply and demand situation where we can only breed and train as many dogs as we have the resources to do. So campaigns like this help us raise the much needed funds to support the need of the 2-year waiting list.
What goes into training a guide dog? Because, shame, she's a bit tired now, but I was asking you if she can hug me or give me a high five, and you said not yet, and I was like, oh no. But what actually goes into training a guide dog? I'm sure it's really extensive.
So you saw me give her treats. So a lot of these goes into training guide dogs, and that's exactly what our training method is. It is through positive reinforcement that we get the dogs to do the commands that we do. So a guide dog's training includes traffic management and also obstacle avoidance. So if the person is approaching a set of stairs, for instance, the dog will alert the person by first stopping to say that the surface is changing. That will tell the person, oh, hang on, and they'll feel, all right, there's a step or stairs, an up curb, a down curb. The same with traffic management is the person needs to cross a busy road. So we all feel the pain of traveling in load shedding in traffic. So you can imagine how the chaos must be for someone who needs to walk that route. And their guide dog is trained to assist them with navigating traffic and avoiding any obstacles that might be in the way. Something's left on the pavement or there's no pavement that's left anymore. The dog is trained to assist them with that.
How expensive is it to get a guide dog? I mean, you speak about the training and the resources that goes into this and the waiting list. Do you assist people to get guide dogs and the cost around that?
So the association's belief is that everybody has the right to live a dignified and independent life, a free life. So based on that, a guide dog owner only pays 5 rand, like the coin, for their dog. Because we do not discriminate with your social status as to whether you can have a dog. Of course, there are some T's and C's that apply, that you should be able to look after a dog and look after a dog financially as well. But to acquire a dog, it is 5 rand. We bear the costs of training the dogs, and that's in excess of 300,000 rand.
I think she wants a treat.
She does want a treat, but she's also trying her luck now because she knows every time she looks at me with her cute ears, she gets a treat. Good girl. So that's what it costs us, and we purely raise those funds through campaigns like this.
I want to speak about the support for these campaigns. I know you're calling on South Africans, but you know, citizens of this country are visually impaired and they are in need of the support and the resource, and your campaign is also in need of that. Are you calling on, for example, government to assist your association in understanding the need to further train dogs and the resources needed behind all of this?
So we are celebrating our 70th year this year. We have been around for 70 years. And in that time, we have tried extensively to partner with government departments, various departments, to assist us and the communities that we serve in terms of covering funds or raising funds. So recently we have had some success, but we still rely greatly on the public to support us and help us raise the funds that we need.
Absolutely. I'm wondering, is she trained at all? Can she give us a trick or two? No.
So guide dogs don't do tricks.
Okay, well, not tricks.
So
but
she's
I mean,
just
oops,
started.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, goodness me.
So she's just started. Come, baby, come.
I literally just stood on her tail.
She's just started her training. So she does the basic commands where she'll sit and stay. But again, you can see she's demanding her treat from me. And then if we had to have a little obstacle set up here that I could demonstrate where she would guide me around the obstacle, or if there was no way around it, then she would simply stop and say that would signal to the person who's visually impaired, look, there's something in our way we cannot cross. And at that stage, the person would then start reaching out to people around to say, excuse me, sorry, could you assist? But 9 out of 10 times, they are taught to think, and they can think for themselves. They are intelligent animals. So they will figure out the best route and assist the person and navigate and guide them around. But Gina is actually one of the poster children for this campaign. That's why we brought her in today. And it's about, you know, buy your sticker, because your 20 rand will go towards Gina becoming someone's lifeline.
I don't think she's happy with me. I didn't mean to stand on your tail. I'm so sorry.
If you've got a treat, then she'll be very in love with you. You're welcome to give it to her.
Okay, let me actually give it to her. There you go.
Yes,
I'm so glad
now we're all friends. Now we're all friends.
I actually wanted to ask you about the type of dog that becomes a guide dog. It's not just any dog, right?
Correct. We have our own breeding program. And we primarily breed Labradors or Golden Retrievers. So Gina is a Golden Retriever, or we'll cross the two. And the reason why we do that is because there is so much vested in getting every one of these dogs to qualify. We need to make sure that everyone that we breed makes the program. Unfortunately, not all of them do, but that's why we breed our own dogs, and it's a regulated breeding program as well. And it's all aimed at trying to genetically get all the good and the best out of every litter that we possibly can.
Certainly. Okay, just lastly, Nadia, maybe just speak to us about this campaign, how you can support, when it's starting, how long it's going to be running for somebody that wants to help and participate.
Right, so it's a 20 rand sticker. That's all you need to do. You can buy it on our website at guidedog.org.za. On our website, you'll also find a whole list of resellers. So we have some fantastic optometrists and shops that's gotten involved who's also helping us sell the stickers. And then on Thursday, 12 October, wear your shades, take a picture of yourself wearing it, tag us in on social media, and you stand a chance to win prizes, like I mentioned, to the value of 12,500 rand. And of course, your pets are also welcome to join in, because there's even a competition for the pet that wore it the best.
do the pets also have to wear shades?
Yes, that's what it's all about. Yes.
Lovely. Okay, thank you both so much for coming to the
Thank you.
studio. We really do appreciate it. Thank you. I hope I didn't upset you by standing on your tail.
No, she's all right. She's wagging her tail.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. That was SA Guide Dog Association Head of Marketing, Nadia Sands. We'll be back after this. Do stay tuned to South Africa Tonight.